Welcome to Indira's kitchen, the kitchen diva herself. And today I'm in the mood for chicken. And so here we go with the ingredients. And here are today's ingredients. I have taken breast of chicken and I'm trimmed off the fat. Now you can have one per person, half depending on how much you eat. I have creme fraiche low fat, yogurt zero fat, olive oil, onion, raw papaya. Now this you have to get from a supermarket, probably an Asian supermarket, ginger, garlic, fresh lemon. I have cumin, coriander, salt, chili powder, turmeric powder, and garam masala, the normals in an Indian kitchen, and coriander for garnish. So here I have it, my chicken fillet. I have one per person in this family. I probably eat less, and somebody else will nick the other half. So what I'm going to do is just plonk that on a pan. And this is so easy. I call it mood for chicken because I've used a few dairy products in it. You can use dairy alternatives, but I don't. So I have ground together my raw onions, my ginger, garlic, and raw papaya, which I skinned. Now, I probably would use 1/4 of a raw onion per piece of chicken or less, 1 clove of garlic, a little bit of ginger, and 1/2 inch of raw papaya per piece. Now, all you have to do is grind that into a gunk like this. Now, this is going to tenderize and it's going to flavor, obviously, with all the garlic and ginger and all of it. We're going to leave that in there. Now, I'll give you a little bit of cheat advice. You can put a little flour, say 1/2 teaspoon per person in there, and that prevents things from splitting when you add the yogurt and dairy. Also, it will help let all the marinade stick to the chicken. So here we go from here. Again, I'm going to show you how I measure up on these things. I take a large tablespoon, and again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 1 per person again, and 1 for happiness. So there you have it. That's my yogurt, zero fat yogurt. And here we're going half. 2, this is the creme fraiche, 3, 4, and 5. And again, low fat creme fraiche. Now, I'm chucking in here 1/2 teaspoon of cumin to, no, I'd say about 1.5 for 5 pieces. So let's go with, I'm going to do this the easy way. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of cumin, 2 tablespoons of coriander, 1/2 tablespoon of turmeric, salt to taste, 1/2 tablespoon of garam masala, and chili powder to taste, depending on how much you can take. Here we have it. And I am going to mix this up and leave it. Now, do not leave it more than 24 hours in your fridge, but you can leave it up to 24 hours in your fridge and let it get all gooey and happy and take in all those flavors, because we're going to pop that into an air fryer or cook it on a pan or put it in your oven. It's up to you. Again, I'm going per person, less than a tablespoon of olive oil. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5 of lemon juice, I beg your pardon. And lemon juice. And don't throw the olive oil at me, whatever you do. Okay, here we have the olive oil, which I'm going to put in. Now, lemon juice, I put a lot of lemon juice, but you don't have to. Everyone likes the food a bit tart here. Just the food. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And it's not even full spoons, okay? But all this is going to stay there for as long as you want, and try and take out all the spoons that you put in, because obviously I have not been counting, that I don't need all these spoons. But on the other hand, you get to see all the various sizes. There you go. See, that's quite exciting, isn't it? My life is not that exciting. That's why I find all this so amazing. There you go. Everything goes away, and we leave this till we're ready to cook. And I'm going to take a chai break and get back in a minute. All right, so it's been sitting here for a while, not as long as I'd like it to, but as I said, we all have a life, and I'm aging quickly. So I'm going to push this aside and bring my salad thing here, but that doesn't matter. You didn't need to know that. I'm moving this, and I'm going to give it a good old-fashioned yucky, which is a technical term for squishing in all the marinade, a technical term that isn't real. But that's okay as well. So here we are. Now we're putting all the gunk in. Now, as I said, you can put a little flour in there as well. I'm going to tilt this in and make a bigger mess than I've already made so that Pedro can clear up, because, I just throw tantrums like kitchen divas do. It's all part of the diva thing. So I just chuck that away and take a break while I clear up. And here I am again on my own. Okay, so I'm back in the middle of the pan. No, not in the middle of the pan, middle of the cooker. Also known as being in the middle of the pan in my world. Now I'm just going to grease that if I have any grease to grease it. Just about. We're going to do that. And here I have one of my gorgeous little chicken, which I was in the mood for, all mushed up with fromage frais, creme fraiche, I beg your pardon, and yogurt, garlic, ginger, onion, lemon juice, raw papaya, and salt to taste, cumin, coriander, chili powder, and turmeric, and of course garam masala. Watch Indian shows and you will hear that over and over and over. Nothing like good old garam masala. Garam masala, actually, garam meaning hot and masala, mixture of spices, is actually a whole load of things like cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, nutmeg, so on and so forth, and they just grind it all together into one big mush. And it has an amazing fusion of flavors, but if you ask me to pick one out of those, I plead the fifth. And now I'm going to just leave this. Now you can leave this to cook on a pan, or you can put it in an air fryer, which is what I usually do. And so we shall see how that turns out. Very nice. Now I'm going to plate that up for you. Seeing as it is a lovely sunny day on the farm, I thought we might have it with some salad. But of course the options are pilau rice, a roti, some vegetables, bread. I'm a bread person. But I'm going to do this now for you. Here's my very pretty plate. And give me a minute. Yes, Pedro, you can have it. I just have to clear the plate. Now, as professional chefs all do, we just wipe it clean and pretend that never happened. There you go. And now, what did you do with my lemon, Pedro? You've taken it away, haven't you? Okay, I'm going to put some salad on there instead. Oh, that lemon looks so nice. I'm going to have to use that. Oh, I don't like that one. Maybe there. That does look better. Put that little lemon leaf there, even though it's a bit manky. And I'm going to put a little salad on the side. And then serve that up to you. Actually, Pedro's looking a little hungry, so I might have to serve it up to him. There you go. Now you can use a yogurt dressing, honey or mustard, or just eat it the way it is. I would just eat it the way it is. Oh, some more leaves, thank God. Beginning to wonder who made this salad. There you go. That is my very wonderful dish. I hope the plate doesn't break. I do want to mention that if you are in the mood to make it slightly richer, then if you do happen to keep saffron in the house, that's a good option as well. So I use it usually if I'm cooking in the night, not in the daytime. Just an option, but that's my choice, not necessarily a reason. This goes very well with the lentil rice as well. I use black lentils and rice and cook in the rice cooker. And yeah, just a little fried onion and that, not fried, you can just pan fry it. That's what I do. And make a pilau rice. And on that note, I won't keep Pedro much longer. You can have this. Till next time. Pedro, your lunch, my dear.